Alright then, Helldivers, another day, another Helldivers 2 video, and today we have something that came out only yesterday, and yes, we are going to talk about the Odst Legendary Warbond. Everything that you should expect, slight disadvantage regarding to this Warbond. We'll jump into it and see what's going on right now. So starting off, guys, as you guys purchase a Warbond, you are going to notice two things. One of them, which is the bigger one, as you guys already know, this is a Legendary Warbond. It doesn't cost 1000 credits like all the other previous ones. It actually costs 1500. It's a little bit of a controversial one, considering this is the first time when the price of the Warbond went up by 50%. However, considering the collaboration level of this Warbond, along with the actual content that we are getting inside of it, I think personally it is worth the price. However, upon closer inspection, quick drawback of this Warbond is the fact that it doesn't actually involve super credits. There's no super credits to be obtained through this Warbond, which is a little bit disappointing considering we have another Warbond coming up in just over a week time. Those of you guys that still want to use your Warbond tokens, I think the next Warbond that is coming out on the September 4th is a perfect opportunity to do that. One thing that you will notice as well when you go into the Superstore, you have no content associated with that Warbond. It's only to do with the previous Warbonds, which is a little bit of a disappointing, but they have confirmed this Warbond is specifically just for the Warbond. There is gonna be no Superstore content associated with this Odst collaboration. With that all aside, let's have a look at the actual content inside of this Legendary Warbond. Starting off with A9 Hell Jumper armor set. I'm gonna start with the actual armor piece, the armor rating of 100, speed 500 and stamina regen 100. It also comes with a new armor passive known as Feet First, where it makes 50% less noise when moving, increases the point of interest identification range by 30%, and provides immunity to leg injuries. What I like about this one specifically is the fact that where it makes 50% less noise. I like to be a sneaky Helldiver. Making 50% less noise is an absolute win to me. Overall, the armor itself looks absolutely fantastic. I think the designers have absolutely nailed the Odst vibe to this armor set and implemented it insanely well into Helldivers 2. Looking at the A9 Hell Jumper helmet, obviously there are no additional perks regarding the helmets like it is with every single helmet inside of the game, but it looks really nice. Again, it looks really good. The Odst vibe is definitely there inside that visor, and in case you guys were wondering, those helmets also have that little hole at the back of the head, which is where the Helldivers are supposed to have the oxygen tube plugged in. So a nice little detail, nice little merge between Helldivers 1 helmet and an Odst helmet. The finish on a visor, it's absolutely amazing. There's a lot of details in this one. They definitely did a fantastic job on this one. Alright, let's have a look at the first weapon inside of this Warbond. We have a MA5C assault rifle, damage 80, capacity 32, recoil 19, fire rate 640. That's a very good fire rate for the assault rifle, and it is also medium armor penetrating, something that we really needed inside of the rifle listing inside of the game right now. And if you guys have watched the trailer for this Warbond, you can see that the handling of the weapon along with the statistics on the actual visor is implemented straight from the Halo franchise. Great feature, and I love the design of it very much. Looking at our first cape, obviously standard issue, no additional bonuses. We have Honored Heirloom, Hell Jumper's logo printed at the back of it, and I must say that the design of this cape is absolutely on point. Lot of little tiny details all the way from top to the bottom of the cape. Very slick design, good color mixture. I like this one a lot. And obviously, once again, we have a Hell Jumper banner, very similar to the cape, but again, it looks really, really nice, really slick. You can display the fact that you're a Hell Jumper very, very easily when making your loadout before dropping onto the mission. And finally, guys, we have a mean green Hell Pod pattern. To me, this is a little bit underwhelming. It does match the Halo vibe very, very well. However, there isn't that much detail there. I don't think I'm gonna be using this one a lot. This is just, it is green, but it is the kind of green that I'm not a big fan of. There are other options inside of the game that I think are better. Moving on to page 2, guys, we have a A35 Recon armor. It looks absolutely beautiful. Armor rating 100, speed 500, stamina regen 100. Again, it's a medium armor, and once again, it comes with feet first armor passive. I like this one a little bit better, to be totally honest with you, because I'm a very big fan of blue. No matter whether it's an armor set, weapon, helmet, I don't really care. The blue inside of the game just looks extra slick. I'm a very, very big fan of this one. Probably the most beautiful thing in this Warbond, in my opinion, is actually the A35 Recon helmet. Again, standard issue. The visor is, it's just giving me like vibe that I'm the one in charge of the battlefield. Helmet looks great. The visor, shiny gold, even better. I love this one. Going into our second weapon, we have our submachine gun M7S SMG with damage 70, capacity 48, recoil 8 and fire rate 872. Very strange number, but what I do like about this one is the fact that it is one-handed and it is also suppressed. However, it is light armor penetrating, something that I could expect considering it has a silencer, and in most of the game, silencer usually means the weapon deals less damage. I like the fact that this is one-handed, which means it's given us an option to use a ballistic shield, which I actually enjoy using quite a lot. I hope the fact that it has a suppressor, you are less detectable to the enemies. If that's the case, I'm gonna be using this loads. Very nice design, primary weapon of the ODSTs. This was definitely something that I was looking forward to a large extent when this Warbond was officially announced. Also on page 2, we have an Eye of the Clandestine cape. This is a very, very nice cape, and again, it's blue. It's gonna go really well with many armors that I like to use inside of the game. It goes very, very well. It's very similar to the cape that we have received when we stopped the Meridian Singularity. Very similar cape to that one. I like them both, but I think this one is just a little bit nicer looking. And finally on page 2, guys, we have a mean green shuttle pattern. Again, I'm a little bit not disappointed, but I think this could have had a little bit more detail. I like the lights on rocket boosters at the top. This is a pretty nice feature, but other than that, nothing spectacular about this one in my opinion. On page 3, we have a M90A shotgun, and its damage is 605, which is a very good damage for a shotgun. Capacity 6, which is, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, not a lot. Recoil 83 and fire rate 80. It's a rounds reload and it's light armor penetrating. My only slight criticism is the fact that it is light armor penetrating, but it only has 6 bullets in the chamber, so this doesn't kind of go well with one another when it comes to statistics of the weapon, but the damage is really good, so it kind of compensates for that. I want to jump into the game and see how this one actually works. I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic about this one. And our final weapon is the M6C SOCOM pistol. Damage 100, capacity 12, recoil 20 and fire rate 900. That's a very, very fast fire rate. I think the only pistol that can shoot faster than this one is the Redeemer, but correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. Light armor penetrating, one-handed and suppressed. If this weapon is going to make less noise and make me less detectable, I'm definitely going to be using this one a lot. Nice design, once again. Flashlight underneath it as well. Right, let's have a look at the mean green exosuit pattern. Again, very, very underwhelming, very simple, but I can't deny they have nailed the Halo vibe when it comes to design of this one. It's just not for me, but let me know in the comments down below whether you guys are going to be using this one or if you're going to stick to some of the skins that we already have in the game. Now, you would think that I'm gonna say that the FRV skin is also underwhelming. However, I like the green on the vehicle. I don't know what it is about it, but it just gives me that extra military vibe when I'm looking at this. The green on the FRV, in my opinion, actually works really well. So I like this one. However, I would like to see like a Hell Jumper or a Helldivers logo on the front of the car. That would have sold me completely. And finally, guys, we have a player title which looks fantastic. Rookie looks really nice. The Hell Jumper logo as a player title. I can't raise any concerns about this one. You're gonna wear this inside of the mission, I will have extra respect for you. Overall, guys, I think it resembles Halo very well. The best looking weapon in this Warbond, in my opinion, is SMG. The player title looks phenomenal and the armor sets. But that's just my opinion about this Warbond, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about it. If you had an option to use some of the weapons, let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below. As always, guys, I welcome you Xbox divers with an open arms, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. I'm gonna jump into the game, see how you guys are getting on with this galactic war. Thank you so much, guys. As always, smash that beautiful like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Krennic, and I will see you guys on the battlefield.